So here it is, 4th of July, and we're out in Moab, Utah. Probably the closest, absolutely the closest we've come to dying ever.
True story.
Pretty good. So if you ain't almost dying, you ain't living. So we was out, seriously, we was out on the back half, probably the worst part, most difficult stuff we have done as a family. It's called the Metal Masher. We were up there, and I'll put pictures on this other piece. We were on the Metal Masher coming down the hill climb, or the climb challenge is actually what it's called. We were coming down the climb challenge, and my brakes gave out. Somehow a pinched brake line got pinched, and it was leaking. I stopped, checked it. I had to fix it on the heel and got it clamped off. I have just barely enough brakes where it barely doesn't stop us. So kept it in low gear and got out of there, was able to get down to the hill, down to the bottom of the challenge, and then go up the challenge so that we could get out of there and go back where we at least knew, because the rest of it we didn't even know. So we didn't know if it was going to get worse, better, what. So we went back where we knew and was able to get out of there with literally no brakes. I mean, it was all the way to the floor. Joe had to help me. She knows it went all the way to the floor. It was crazy, but we got out safely, still rode all the way out there, and crazy, but here we are. Okay, so right down over there is camp, and we've been taking pictures of these mountains up over here, these rock buttes, whatever. And this is where you come in, down over in this area, and then we traveled all the way around and up on top of this mountain. More like a rock butte, whatever, but pretty amazing. This is so crazy right now. I just lost my brakes, and wife and kids are right down there. We'll see what happens. I just tied up the brake line. I have barely just enough for any amount of brakes, and we're on Metal Masher in Utah, which is crazy. We'll see what happens. Do one little piece, see if I have any brakes. Brakes. Oh. So this is my fix. I got it with pliers zip tied up there. So, and then I got a couple bends in this up here just so to make sure that it doesn't leak back here anymore.